Good evening, everyone. Okay, I think we're live. Good evening, everyone. I am waiting for my sidekick, but I figured if we told you we were getting on at 7 to try to get on at 7. I'm sure I'm going to repeat this a couple of times tonight, but for all of you that don't know, our topic for tonight is why is it that women ask for more advice on relationships than men? So I figured I would give you guys a topic. Yes, I started without you. I would give you guys a topic. We don't have anyone on yet, but I kind of want to put the topic out there just in case.
Okay. Well, maybe you just start without
me. What's funny?
Nothing.
Push it to you a little bit. Push it. No, bring it back up, but push it to you. There you go. Okay. So can you open that door?
You hot?
Yes. It's funny how the color changes when you sit down.
What you mean the color?
Look at the screen.
It gets dark. It gets bright.
I haven't get no bright.
It's brighter.
Whatever. So I already put the topic out. I'm sure we're going to have to keep answering the question.
But we can plug ourselves.
We definitely can plug ourselves. Go ahead. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wayne and Barbie Show. Plug.
Go to YouTube, follow, subscribe, like on YouTube. Wayne Loves Barb. You know, we love the support and we appreciate it. So, back to your topic.
Yes, let's do back to my topic. I guess we could kind of talk about it until we get some viewers. But again, question of the day is why is it that women ask for more advice on relationships than men? So, what is your opinion? Or do you have an opinion?
Actually, I think you should read some of the comments because some of the comments that was already on that post, I mean, I agree with a lot of them, but I still think there's untouched topics within it on reasons why men may not.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, so it had 47 comments. And I'll start from the beginning. I won't put any names out there.
And you don't have to read them all. I'm just saying, just kind of the ones that stick
out.
Though.
Some of them that stick out. This is definitely one that sticks out. Pride and closed mouths don't get fed. Speak on your mind and don't sugarcoat shit. It may hurt, but speaking truth is better than living a miserable lie. Now, I don't know, to be honest, if that actually answers my question. The beginning part does to me.
I think that in the way you asked the question, it kind of veered left and right. They kind of went into other directions. So, do you want to kind of suggest what made you ask that question?
Go ahead. Hey, Dawn. You can go ahead.
No, it was your...
I can't remember what... We had so many conversations yesterday. I don't remember what job... I do remember what job that conversation. Well, I'll just say this. The reason that I asked the question is I feel like women utilize their resources more than men utilize their resources in relationships. And what I mean by that, let's just use a birthday. If she's celebrating a birthday, and let's just say she wants certain things, and he doesn't know what she wants. Instead of him reaching out to his resources to make sure that he executes it 100, he will try to figure it out. And I'm trying to figure out, why do men do this? Is it a testosterone thing? Is it a pride thing? All the same. Why do men I don't know if it's fear, don't like, despise. Why is it that you guys, is it a manly thing? And I know you can't speak for all men, but if you've ever been in that position, what would you say? Have you ever been in that position?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I have a reason why I like don't like ask for help, or I don't know. I guess there's a pride in thinking that ego, yeah, it's a pride in thinking that I want to be the one that puts a smile on your face, not somebody else. Like, I think there's a sense of an accomplishment when I put a smile on your face. Like, I know what puts a smile on your face, so
Okay.
let me. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say.
Well, let's make it a little more interesting. A man and a woman are together, they have issues, and instead of the man reaching out to other people, he either internalizes it or says that she's crazy or she's tripping. And I feel like in those situations, and I am good for saying that I think that every man should have the opposite sex friend that's not biased, that's not going to say, well, leave her. She's going to be fair. And I find it. Go
No,
ahead.
no.
No, go ahead.
Are you speaking of just when it comes to maybe planning play dates and maybe buying gifts or something like that? Or are you speaking in general?
All of the above.
Really?
I know that I won't hesitate to utilize any resources that I have if I'm wrong. If I feel like if we had a disagreement and I feel like I maybe could have handled it better or you didn't understand what I was saying,
You would do what?
reach out to my resources.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have resources. I have people.
If we have a disagreement, you would reach out to your resources for what?
It could be clarity. It could be advice. Okay, so let's say that you and I have a disagreement about dishes, right? And it goes left. It's heated. I only use that because that's the first thing that came up. And it gets to the point where you just don't hear me. And we get into this big blown out argument about dishes. Now, you and I are both very, very stubborn. So I'm going to stand my ground. You're going to stand your ground. The difference between you and me, I think, is that when it's over, I sit and I think and I be like, damn. And I try to think of everything that you said. And it's like, am I wrong?
But why do you think there's a difference? Because you don't think that after the conversation, I sit back and think about it? You don't think I do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's jacked up.
So
you think about it, but I don't give a fuck, so I ain't gonna think about shit.
Okay. I feel like based off of your reaction, it takes you a little longer to cool off. Hey, Donnie. And I feel like if you had conversations with, okay, perfect example. So you and I have this discussion, right? And you and Donnie and you and Dawn are cool. And I say to you, I want you to think of something. And I want you to be really creative.
But okay, that's a situation, scenario, or whatever. My bad. Continue.
No, go ahead, because you threw me off. Go ahead. Okay, God, ladies, just so y'all know why he's thinking, I'm going to refresh. Everyone knows what the topic is: relationship advice, men versus women. Women are.
It's not men versus women.
When I say men versus women, that's what the you do that so much. You think that I hate men? No, what I'm saying is like women
arguing.
Women versus men in this situation, in this comment, meaning that women will ask for advice from the opposite sex or their people versus men normally don't. And I'm just trying to see, and it's funny, I never get fellas to come on.
I thought it was asking other men. You said opposite sex. I thought it was asking other men.
No, it doesn't say asking other men on my topic. My topic says Question of the day: why is it that women ask for more advice on relationships than men? And what I'm saying is, I'll have my girl, like I'll have people on Facebook that'll hit me up and be like, "Yo, can you, sure,
Give me an idea.
yeah, or advice." Even on here, even on our lives, women speak up. Men just, there are some men that actually speak, but they're not asking for advice.
I don't disagree with that though. I think it's who we
Dawn
ask.
disagree with it too. She said she thinks men do too. I'm not going to say it's more women to me than it is men that ask for advice. A woman will do it quicker. I think men wait till it's like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think probably women would do it quicker, but I think it's not about who does it faster, who does it quicker. I just think it's about being comfortable. I don't think that men are comfortable with asking for advice with certain people the same as women.
Well, Donnie says, so of course Dawn said she think men do too. A woman will do it quicker, but then Donnie says the man will piggyback off stuff women say. More so, y'all men chime in after we voice things. You understand what she's saying?
Yeah, I think what it means is like we don't come up with our own ideas. We'll wait till the woman says, "Well, this is what I think you should do," and then we'll be like, "Okay, let me do that."
Okay.
And I think that like what it boils down to is we as men are always in a sense of I have to please her. I have to please her. I gotta take her out on a date. I gotta buy her flowers. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's like we gotta make sure that y'all are pleased. You know what I mean?
What we gotta do?
I mean, y'all gotta do stuff too. I'm not taking away that y'all don't do stuff, but what I'm saying is, it's like, let me sit back and wait for what it is that you want me to do.
Who's saying that? That's what you're saying.
I'm just saying this might be the mentality.
Okay.
Because I may do something and then it's like I failed, or I ain't do it right, or she ain't happy with what I did, or she ain't happy with what I got her, or she ain't happy with where we went.
You're proving my point. My point is, I get it that you want to.
I'm just commenting off of what she's saying.
Well, but again, your response. I think that if men actually reached out to their resources more and actually spoke to other women, not women that are trying to take her place, but that genuinely respect relationships, I think they would actually. And what I mean by this is, every man. I've heard most men say that women sound want at times.
I think we're tap dancing on the topic.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't think so, but they may need to get out of their comfort zone in order to become more considerate partners. And women feel like I gotta make sure his meal is cooked. Okay, I agree. I agree with Donnie. Dawn, that you're saying get out of their comfort zone to talk to other men or women in order to become, because if they talk to other people, it actually might help them to realize that their lady is not on an island by herself. What Donnie said.
She said, "Sorry, Wayne, but most women are honest. It's the thought that counts. Type of creatures. We appreciate the effort more than the actual gift itself." Real talk. I am starting to realize that.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't really give a fuck about the gift. I could get you a goddamn.
No.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
If I randomly decided to go to the store and buy you Twizzlers, you will appreciate the fact that I thought of you, not the actual Twizzler, even though you like them.
It would be both. What's wrong?
I just, I don't know.
It would be both. It would be the fact that I got my Twizzlers, the fact that you remembered one of my favorite candies, the fact that you were out thinking about me and you wanted me to know. So definitely, like Donnie hit the nail on the head. We are the thought that counts. So in thinking, knowing that you don't like reaching out to people, if I knew like you did it, I could tell. The funny part is, I probably would be able to tell that you got help doing it. Why you laughing?
Good.
I probably would be able to tell you got help doing it, and that would make it all the more better.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because you, as Dawn said, I think Dawn said that you step out of your comfort zone. You stepped out of your comfort zone. We're gonna have to go take a visit.
You know what I've noticed about a lot of males. I've been around. Don't ask for advice. Y'all start out venting in a complaining type of manner instead of saying, "Yo, I got a situation. I need your advice."
Yo, I see that a lot, Donnie. I see that a lot. It's almost like men say that they don't lick each other wounds and that y'all don't talk crap about us, but y'all do. I'm not going to say you do it as much as us, but think about it. If you home with me every day, all day, and I'm plucking your last nerve, who are you going to vent to? You're going to just internalize that whole thing? And I'm not hearing you. You're not going to talk to no one. You're not going to just be...
Well, I remember us having a conversation where, it's like anytime we have an issue, we shouldn't share the issue with our family or our friends,
right?
Because your family or friends or whatever the case may be gonna feel some type of way towards you after you done forgave.
Right.
You know what I mean? They still gonna be looking at you sideways.
Right.
And you be like, oh, that's old news. I'm over that. She done made up for that or whatever the case may be. But then the other person's still looking at you sideways.
Hence, that's why you need a person. Sorry.
But so what if I don't have a person? Who do I talk to?
Get one.
It's not that simple.
So I'm glad you said that. So Wayne knew we were going to come on here and talk about it, and he asked me a question today, and it was a really good question. He said, what if I don't have anyone that's in a good relationship that I would trust their advice?
To ask for advice.
Right.
Like me personally, I'm not close. Let me say that. I'm not close with anybody that is in a successful relationship. I'm not close.
When you say close enough to talk about your personal issues.
Yes, close enough to make me feel comfortable with talking to you about my relationship issues.
But here's the thing. If they're cheating on their woman, then I could understand it. But if they have issues of their own, maybe they've navigated through the issue that you're having.
Maybe they feel like, I don't know. That's just
what?
I'll
read another one. Someone said some men are too prideful to value another's opinion. Now I'm gonna let you know these. I'm gonna tell you what species I get that people will pray on you and not pray for you. No, I totally agree with that. I do agree with that. And that's something he said. The reason that I really wanted to talk about this topic, it was funny how, and why I said men versus women. It was funny how the women attack the men, and some of the men attack the women.
Yeah.
So of course,
but some men didn't attack at all.
I said some. And I'm going to read some of them, and you guys can go to my page if you think I'm fudging. So some women said one woman said some men are too prideful to value another's opinion, and she got 3 likes on that. Another woman said men think they are rulers of the world. They know everything. A lot of men are not in touch with their feminine side, so they will never express or discuss emotions about what they're going through with their woman.
That right there.
So this is nerve here.
That's another topic.
Dawn said it's a trust factor involved with telling folks your business. Agreed. 100% stand.
But when you've been burnt.
And then I get that.
You kind of,
But, okay, so let's go. Okay, so that was 2 women. I got one more woman. Because we have different hormones, they never discuss their emotions till it's too late.
I said that's deep.
So let's think about it like this. So we got 3 women who basically feel like men are afraid to They're too prideful. They think they know everything. To one, go in touch with their feminine side. There I go tonight.
That's not. But that let me just based on what they said, I can say for me, it's not that we're too prideful. We might not feel comfortable with having those conversations with certain people, especially if we don't know if they're trustworthy. We don't know how they move in their relationships. And so for me, I don't have anybody. I don't have a male. Let me be more specific. I don't have a black male.
Why does he have to be black?
Because I need somebody that looks like me.
Why?
Because I feel like they can understand the black male side, just growing all the way up, dealing with black women, the whole shebang.
Whoa. What? So, are you, and this is another topic for another day, but I am asking, do you feel like black women need to be treated differently than white, Hispanic, African?
I can't base that off of color. I can just only base that off me knowing you. I can't do the color thing.
Because I feel like we like Steve Furtick.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. But what I'm talking about is this is my comfort zone. So, like, basically my standard
right.
I want to talk to. That person has to look like me, one. They have to be in a successful relationship, two. They have to be in that relationship for an extended period of time. And, other things factor in. You know what I'm saying? So,
Donnie, I could attest to this. He does not. She said, Wayne, we all have someone that we can trust.
I do have a person that I trust, but when it comes to, like, I have a female best friend that I know I can talk to anytime when it comes to my relationship, anything. I know that. I know I can talk to her. But she doesn't have the perspective of a black man on she doesn't have that point of view on this side. But see, so I need to talk to another black male.
So here's a question. You're talking to me, and to dig into our business just a little bit, when we've had discussions before, I would always say, you don't what? Do you remember me? I would always say, you don't what?
You don't use your resources.
No, not that. You don't hear me. You're not understanding what I'm saying. And what happens is I will hit a trigger, and it's like you shut down. And then that's when everything I say is want, right?
Okay. In the conversations that we have, and before, I used to do it all the time. I used to come back, and we mentioned this. So what you're saying is... Right. And you would be like, no, that's not what I mean. Okay, what do you mean? Because and then you continue.
You know what's funny? You didn't speak women language, and I know this is gonna sound asinine. I know, but that's what I mean. I could say this to I have a conversation with half the women that's on this post, and they'll get it. But when I say it to
you're speaking women.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So there will be times when you will repeat what I was saying,
and you'd be like, "No,"
it could be the slightest thing is changing word in what I was saying, and it changes everything. And I'm like, "No," but it could be the heat of the moment. But let's read some comments.
It could be that you're using the wrong words.
It could be. At some point, you have to make yourself vulnerable, or you will never know. I'm trying to understand where the color line is. Treatment.
Aries on here? Donnie, that's your cousin?
Why'd you?
I'm sorry, it just kind of threw me off because that's my cousin too.
But you just kicked me. Like I'm like,
I was like, did I say to show you? Like,
oh shit, you scared the hell out of me. I'm like, did I say something wrong?
No.
I'm trying to understand. Hold on. I'm trying to understand where the color line is with treatment of men and women relationships. Why does she date only men that are not of color? Who he talking? She talking?
Who's that?
Donnie.
It's difficult with two people alphas, but when it works, it works. Wait, and you said
her mom is her aunt.
Where are you at?
I'm
trying to understand where the color line is with treatment of men and women in relationships. I don't know what you mean by that, Donnie.
Well, you said that you wanted it had to be a black man to talk to you, so I was assuming that that's what she was referring to.
Oh, well, I mean, because we're different. For me, it's just for me. That's my standard. I'm not saying that another black man talking to a white man is wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. What's up, cuz?
What I will say is what I'm trying to get men to understand is that talking to another woman. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very territorial. So when it comes to Wayne talking to other women, it needs to be, and this is probably going to sound crazy, like don't get into so much detail if you don't trust this person.
Okay, so before we started,
she said you said a black man's perspective.
Yeah, that's just what I need.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that, that's for me.
Right.
But we had a discussion before we got back together where I used to talk to strangers.
Yes.
I used to talk to strangers because, and it would be more like, we may be friends on Facebook, but I don't really know you. But then I see how you move. Like, we pay attention. Everybody pays attention to other people's little Facebook or whatever. And that could be a front or whatever. But for some reason, you may feel comfortable. Let me ask this person, because I feel like they may have a decent perspective on the situation. So I would talk to strangers. No bias. Motherfucker don't know me. I mean, person don't know me.
You didn't already put it out here.
I know I did. They don't know me. They don't know my girl. So they can't be lean left or lean right or whatever the case may be. So if I ask a stranger, I know that there's no bias because they don't know neither.
But see, that's how I feel with Aria, and I agree with
Dawn.
She
said no strangers.
Because the reason why I say that is you don't know their angle. Well, you don't know nothing about them. You don't know where they're trying to go. You nice looking. Girl, leave her, honey.
But what I said I used to, I don't do it anymore. But still, in that sense, like, if I reach out to you, then there hasn't been, like, some sort of conversation has already been established where I see where your head's at. I know you're not into me. I know you're not, on some other stuff or whatever the case may be. So, come on, babe, don't frown up. You know I did that.
No, I'm not saying that. I wasn't frowning up on you. I was frowning up on, I know you're not into me. You never know until you know.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep it 100.
Well, I mean, I
respect it, babe. I'm not coming at you, but at the same time,
and I don't even do it no more. That's just what I used to do.
Agrees with me. Yeah, I'm good. You be getting the wrong advice from somebody. Next, you coming home packing, and they worse than me. So I'm reading some of the comments, guys, from yesterday's post. A lot of women are complex. You tell them advice, and in their heads, it's like ping pong. It goes back and forth after you told them what they need to do. Guilty. I'm an overthinker. I'm definitely an overthinker. And Quinn says never involve strangers. That's how I feel as well. Here's my thing to that. I do overthink. I'm going to tell y'all the situation. Can I tell them about the music song?
What music song?
That song that you sent me. It was in your disclaimer before I listened to the song.
Oh, yeah, you can.
So it was one of the times where Wayne and I were having a little discussion, a little disagreement. And it turned into a huge one because I overthought. He sent me this song. What is the name of the song?
I don't even remember.
Dang. The name of the song, I can't remember, but it was a song talking about basically you should rethink it, kind of, sort of, was what I got out of it. Like, you should rethink this.
I got to remember the song.
We do have to remember the song, but it's a music song.
But all I know is
he did lead with.
I lead with don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Don't read into it. So,
and it was really like the second verse of the song or something like that. So that's why I led with don't overthink it.
But when you lead with don't overthink it with Bart, it's like pushing the overthink button. So I'm listening to the song.
But when you don't say don't overthink it,
that was
she gonna overthink it anyway. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
That's not true. So anyway, I listened to the song, and the song was talking about maybe you should rethink this thing, but there was one verse that was
What's up, bud? What's up, Frank?
It was one. It was one part of the song that he wanted me to listen to, but all the rest of that crap.
She said, "Wasn't Teach Me." I don't think.
No, it wasn't Teach Me, because I would be cool with Teach Me.
Yeah,
but it was like, damn, what song is this in your playlist?
Is it by Music Soul Child?
It is, yeah. And it is a nice song. Is it music or is it?
I think it is Music Soul Child.
And when he finds it, he'll tell you. But wait, Overachievers overthink. I'm guilty. Yeah, I have to, like, we always get on here and come at men. So I have to be honest. I'm very guilty of overthinking. And overthinking actually causes a lot of disagreements because I'm a body language person. I don't know how many ladies on my post are like me, but I am a body language person. I read body language.
Do you remember the name? Do you remember what it sounded like?
Yeah, I could hear if I heard it. But try Fact of Love. It's in your playlist.
But my playlist is.
This ain't it. But anyway, while he's looking for that, I overthink, and in me overthinking and watching his.
Is it that one?
It's a pretty song. But anyway, I don't want to leave dead space. But I'm an overthinker, and I watch his body language. Wayne is horrible with body language.
No, I'm not horrible with body language.
What I mean by horrible,
my body expresses how it feels
sometimes. And when I'm talking to him and I'm feeling a certain kind of way, like I'll be emotional. That's not it. I'll be emotional and like really like, babe, we need to talk, whatever. And I don't know if that just sets him off or whatever. And he'll be listening, but then his body language will go where he's relaxed a little bit. So he just might be like, and if those lips rest or those eyes gaze against the wall, it's like I lost your attention. So there are times when we're talking and he may walk away. That bothers me because I need your undivided attention.
But why do I walk away?
I don't know why.
Because I feel myself getting upset.
No, not all the time. Well, okay, sometimes.
And so I try to remove myself from getting upset, but you get mad.
Is that it?
It might be.
This is it.
Is it?
No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Let's start from the beginning. It's not Marsha Ambrose is not in it.
It's not? I don't know who it is.
Why don't you look in your playlist and search your playlist music culture?
Which playlist? Exactly.
See what I mean? He's an ass.
I'm just saying, you're telling me. Come on,
but anyway,
just think for a second.
So, he's throwing me off with looking for the song, but
I'll stop.
In any event, he led with
"Don't Overthink It."
Right.
And as soon as I said that, and I told her what it was,
we be on Penta. Laugh out loud. No, that's not it. You know what she means?
I think she's talking about the song. She's talking about the song.
Okay. Damn. You sent me the song. So, is it Simple Things? Is it Simple Things?
It might be. Yeah, I think it is Simple Things.
You know Donnie gonna find it. She said we be on point. Is it Simple Things? That's not in there. You probably got it.
It's not the
Is it Simple Things? Just type them in. I'm sitting here waiting on you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, guys, but this is going to bother apparently
you until you find it.
No, it ain't, because no.
Anyway, I ain't finding that song. Anyway, I told her don't overthink it, and she listened to the song and she accepted the song. She was like, okay. But then later she started really thinking about it. What? Donnie, I need to talk to you after this thing. Because we need to
Well, y'all got a lot of cousins?
Look, that's my cousin too. I think.
No, you're going to take it away. Oh. Well, they got me all.
Yeah, that's my cousin too.
But anyway, so say what you were saying while I'm looking for the song.
I'm just saying, like, soon as I said don't overthink it, you accepted the song. You was just like, oh, that was sweet. And then you went somewhere else with it.
But that because we was in a bad place. Well, we had just argued.
I mean, but I don't know, man. So, but back to the topic at hand. The reason why she said the whole men asking for advice is because she wanted something. She wanted something specific, right? I'm just going to put it out there. She wanted something specific for her birthday. And in the beginning, we was trying to make some moves, trying to move around, do a little this, that, and the third. So she was like, don't get me nothing for my birthday. Don't get me nothing for Christmas. So I was like, okay, we trying to do this thing. So I was like, I ain't gonna get nothing. Then I find out Chris, like right before I think your birthday, I found out she's getting stuff for me for Christmas. So I'm like, I can't not get her something. So I'm jumping through hoops trying to get something done for her birthday. And she didn't like, oh yeah, she didn't like, we already did that. She didn't.
But thank you. Yes, we do have a YouTube
We're gonna
page.
do it again. We're gonna do it again. But she didn't like the fact that I
Are you really gonna put it out there?
I am because this is where the conversation came from. I didn't.
That ain't it.
I didn't.
Who said simple things? It's not simple things. What did you
I didn't plan it right, so I picked up her cake. She was in the truck. I picked up her balloons. She was in the truck, and she didn't want that. She wanted to wake up, big 4 or 5 cake. She wanted to wake up to that, but again, she was like, "Don't get me nothing." So I had to jump through hoops last minute, and so it was just like, and then was it yesterday or today? Yesterday.
Okay, I don't know where we're going.
Yesterday, she tells me I don't use my resources. I should have called my daughter, her sister, anybody that knows her best friend, and I should have found out how she likes her birthday. Now, granted, we had a birthday before. We celebrated the birthday before, and she was happy.
So what I'm
granted, I didn't do the same thing. You're not supposed to, but again,
you couldn't do the same thing. It wasn't that you weren't supposed to.
You said don't. That's like for me. It was just like I got to jump through hoops last minute.
Sagittarius, babe.
I had to jump.
Are you talking about a song?
No, I think she's talking about you and how fickle you be at times. Complex women. That's you read it. Anyway, she said don't get nothing, and then she started doing all this, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck am I
Okay, hold on. I gotta defend myself because Donnie comes to your rescue. Barb, you can't say don't do, but then have an idea in your head about what you really want. So don't talk because I let you talk, ladies.
But how many times have you done that to me?
Can I defend myself? Thank you. So, ladies, he's right. I did tell him not to get me anything. I never told him to get. I said, this is what I said. Babe, don't get me anything for my birthday.
And
would you let me finish? You pulling a me tonight.
You be trying to finesse through shit.
So what I'm saying is, I said, don't get me anything. However, what I do need for my birthday is make sure I have my balloons. Make sure I have my nothing but bundt cake.
And I was like, done.
So anyway, so then because this is what I gotta do, hide him. So then I said, then I say, such a jerk. You know what happened to Liz? So then I say, no, Carl, no, Carlos, push me on him.
Look, he said, I've been going through the same thing for 23 years.
So anyway, no, because here's my point. I told him not to get me anything because he told his side. I told him not to get me anything, but I need my balloons and my cake.
But I was like,
Jacka, stop talking because you're throwing me off. So then he says, okay. The only discrepancy I had with what he did was that he took me with him to get my balloons. He took me with him to get my cake. And I'm just like, dog, I wanted that here. Like, I told you what I wanted. I don't want to go with you. Shit, I can do it myself.
But I got you what you said. You didn't say, I want to wake up to my balloons already and all the... You didn't say
But if you reached out to your resources, you would have known that...
But you told me, don't get...
Okay, hold on. All y'all ladies is laughing at me, so forget y'all. But I need y'all all to chime up. Stop talking.
I asked my fellas for support. I appreciate you, bros.
No. How many of you ladies want to
go?
You
trying to defend yourself.
Listen, who want to go?
The ladies are not on your side.
Dawn gets it. Thank you, Dawn. But how many ladies would plan? And granted, he didn't have to plan because I told him what I wanted. I just didn't want to go. I'm getting loud because you're getting me in my back. Let me just bring it back. I told him what I wanted, and you could have been creative with that. Like
It-
the thought. Not like, yo, hop in the car, yo, let's go get your balloon. Hold
But-
on, I gotta go here and pick up your cake.
But
Hold on.
But-
I'm seeing you stuffing my balloons in the car, and I'm like, this.
But if you'd have said, "This is what I want for my birthday,"
I did,
and it wasn't last minute.
you're not getting. Wait, is he getting my point? You're making me almost cuss. It's not that.
She said, "No, you never say what to do."
I'm lost.
No, what she's saying is, don't plan it for them. Let them do what they, and then probably coach them. I think. Tell me if I'm right, cuz. Tell me if I'm
Barb,
right.
you led with "Don't get me." Y'all are not getting my point. I said, "Don't get me anything, but I need my balloons and cake." He got that. So
Why
now
are you yelling at the people?
because I'm mad at you.
Why are you mad at me?
Because you know that
You did it. You mad at yourself? You should be
everybody's
mad at
missing my
yourself.
point. If I say "Don't get
You
me,"
don't have a point.
you're right. I don't.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's what Donna said.
I'm deleting her. Just do like Nike.
So that's where the question came from. It was, I would have liked you to
Have it here, and I wake up to seeing it.
I mean, again, I would have had maybe time to plan a little bit better, and I could have been like, Nana, I got these balloons, I got these cakes. You know, you think I should get your mom anything else? But you said,
You're still saying that you're not getting my point. Can anybody on here tell him what I'm saying?
maybe you don't have one. I mean, if for real, no, I'm dead ass, like for real. If y'all
you tune in to laugh at us doing?
if y'all understand the point that she's trying to make, please.
Yes,
please.
Shantisha wants to hear me out, so she wants to hear.
Okay.
Shantisha, this is what
You
happened.
need somebody to listen to you.
You won't shut up. You just won't shut up. Thank you, Carlos. I didn't want him. I told him what I wanted.
But you told me.
Stop talking, babe. You're doing to me, and it's getting frustrating because I can't get past this point. So what
I'm pulling the what?
I quit. F it. So, Donnie says, and that's what you got. Donnie O's, delete her. She's not my friend anymore. She's your friend. Because y'all are not getting... I am getting aggressive because I can't get my point across. Everybody is saying, I told him not to get me anything. So, it's not about that. I told him, don't buy me any gifts, but I don't talk. I do want my balloons and cake. And all I'm saying, ladies, is that don't talk. Just get my shit. And when I wake up, see, so what I should have said is, babe, get my balloons and cake, but don't take me to the store and get them.
Are you done? Are you done?
Okay, bet.
You done?
We log off of here, but you still with me.
Are you
She
done,
does
done?
have it. She shouldn't have to say nothing. It should be done.
So, answer this question. Did you say, don't get me nothing, but I want my cupcakes and my balloons all in the same sentence?
Yes.
You did not!
Okay, maybe I didn't. I don't get it. What's the point? What is the point?
So you told me...
You get on camera so they can see you.
You told me, don't get me nothing. You said it a couple of times.
What is
Don't
your
get
point?
me nothing.
What is your point?
My point is, you tell me later what you got to do for me.
Shut up, Dawn.
What you got to do for me
Because
is...
you're right.
She said it weeks. Don't get me nothing. Don't get me nothing. Don't get me nothing. And then right before her birthday, she's like, what I want is...
So wait, hold on.
Cupcakes.
Shantiza. Let me just read what Shantiza said. She says...
Just because you got somebody to agree with you, that don't mean y'all both right.
Ain't nobody ever right with you. This is what I put up with. She says, yeah, he could have gotten all of that without you being there. That's my point. Thank you for logging on, Shantiza.
Okay.
Carl Lewis says...
I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there because I know she getting low and then we're probably going to go somewhere else. So I'm going to just, okay.
I'm smiling. I'm great.
Just because you got one person to agree with you?
No, I'm smiling because it's not that deep. It's over. I was getting frustrated because I was trying to put my point across.
Okay, but remember...
You hear what Carl...
You said it's over.
Carl,
Hold on.
Carl.
You just said it's over, right?
Yes.
But here it is. What we about January? And you're telling me about what you wanted for your birthday.
So that you won't make the same mistake next year.
Okay.
Wayne said, next time utilize your resources.
I got it now.
All right. Aria, don't laugh at us. Where's Zoom at?
You might have to do that too.
Do what? Zoom? Oh, so we all can interact? That would be dope. We could
Yeah.
definitely do a Zoom one.
Yeah.
Oh, Vaughn. See, she agrees with me as well.
Who?
I appreciate you guys so much. Because
Okay.
I be on this island by myself.
That's fine. But, you know.
I know what?
You know me.
I know.
Okay. Case closed.
Wait, but what is... See, this is the stubborn shit.
Case,
so I know
no. What I'm saying is, case closed. You know I'm straightforward. So if you tell me something, I execute like a soldier. That's what I do.
Utilizing your resources.
Okay. I don't do it no more. I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Not really.
Then why say it?
Okay, I'll take it back.
You're such a jerk. Such a jerk, yo. Where are you going?
I got
So, I'm sorry. I'm not really upset. I just... Wayne, when he gets a point across, he's very competitive. And when he tries to prove his point, he stands there and he doesn't let me finish. He keep cutting me off and he hates when I do it. No hope, because I know that you will hold on, I might not zoom though. I don't think I can zoom you. It's the sarcasm for me too, Dawn. Definitely the sarcasm.
What?
You're so sarcastic. Wayne is a sarcastic ass.
Yeah.
And not a sarcastic ass, a sarcastic ass.
What do you say? Don't get me nothing is a yo, yeah. That's
not true.
I realize that now.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It is not true. I didn't say that I didn't like my gift. I was just saying, since I'm saying don't get me anything, and the thing that I'm asking for, have that shit when I wake up.
But you told me don't get you anything, so I
said don't get me anything, but get me balloons and a cake. I said that. I said get me balloons and a cake.
I got you balloons and a cake.
But you took me with you to get them.
You didn't say that I couldn't take you with you. I executed what you said. And you didn't say I couldn't take you with me. And it was last minute. And you told me not to get you anything. But now I know better.
Oh, hopes and pompous. Yes,
terrible.
Wayne can be pompous. And the funny part is he's only like that when he needs to prove his point.
I mean...
Because that's not...
stand my ground.
Believe me, this is not how the conversation went yesterday.
It didn't go bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. It didn't go. He
But
was
you
like, I
acting
get
like
it.
it's bad.
No, I'm acting like it's bad because you're trying to say, hey, she said don't get me anything.
Well, at the end of the day, some people agree with you.
Donnie says,
and some people agree with
your don't get me anything is like Wayne saying, I can discuss anything with my BF, but. Did I say I was going to delete her?
Appreciate you, Donnie.
Okay, Hope said arrogant. She loved her gift. She just did not want to be a part of the execution.
No,
perfectly
so
said.
So Eric, she loves surprises. She loves.
I am a surprise person.
Wait,
hold on.
surprises.
We gotta read them all. What does it say? Hope said it's real. I don't know where that came from. Laughing my ass off. Y'all two are funny. I love surprises at 34 and 45, and me too. I love surprises.
She loves surprises. She said, "I gotta tell you, I'm irked." You irked? Why you irked?
Yeah, please share. Isn't that your godmom? No.
Who?
It's not your godmom.
Where?
No.
Okay. That's my
stepping partner.
Yeah, my stepping buddy in Georgia.
Yes. Hi, Gwendolyn. Look at it like this. Yo, Donnie, she's about to get fired. Look at it like this. It's one for the books.
And you can sit back and laugh about it. But on the real, like, because of her telling me...
Oh, she said, if I gotta tell you, I'm irked. Right.
Okay, if I gotta tell you, got you. Just because she told me, like, I know to never drop the ball when it comes to her birthday. Now, but here's the crazy thing, right? So, I honestly didn't know.
You close the door. Get in.
My bad. But I'm talking.
I want to put my butt.
Ain't like you can help it. Anyway,
Do y'all know that we're going on vacation and this is how Wayne wants to start our vacation off? We're literally on vacation mode.
Silence.
Are you telling me to shut up?
I'm talking. You said don't interrupt. Yeah, you want me to interrupt you?
You've been interrupting me all night. And you trying to act innocent. Yo, you ain't shit. Yo, you ain't shit. You trying to act all
I'm trying to go back to what I was saying. No, this is for real. Because she told me after the fact, now I know that use my resources.
Donnie said,
all
Wayne, using your
time.
famous line, you got to know your mate.
But what I will say is, I didn't know how serious her birthday was, and
everybody knows how serious her birthday is now.
That know you,
yeah,
right? And I didn't know, like I never celebrated your birthday with you,
right?
So I wouldn't know that. And then you said, like you talk to people, you know my birthday coming up, you know my birthday cup, and people be like, oh, we already know, Barb, national holiday is her birthday, and so I didn't know the extent of what she expects.
Right, he got that smirk. Exactly.
I didn't know.
Oh, no. But don't get me wrong.
But
this is our second birthday. The first birthday was great. It was excellent. Like, he took me, we had a...
Hit him with the... No, but...
Are you real cocky tonight, dog?
I'm not...
Right.
I can't even have fun. Let me just sit right here.
Sweatpants to bed tonight. So... You know I can see you, right?
I know.
Bet. You know I read that facial expression, right? Are you pouting? We have company, babe. Pout when we get off.
What was I saying?
No, I don't remember. It's good that you don't.
Oh, I remember.
Barb has been big on her birthday for the past 20 years I've known her.
She said fire signs. It's national holidays.
She's talking about my Sagittarius. Know your weight. They throwing your words back at you. Know your
no, that's very true.
No,
that is very true. That is very true.
You've been talking all night, so I do want to defend you and say that my first birthday was great. It was like a 3-4 night type thing.
So is it a possibility? Is it? Is it a possibility? Because you said don't get me anything for my birthday, threw me off slightly.
No, I can understand that, baby. And when we had the conversation, it wasn't like this. I said, babe, there was a couple of things you did that I really was disappointed, and you kept pushing it. No, I need to know what it is.
Yeah.
And I said,
you wasn't even going to tell me.
I wasn't. So let's keep it real. But when you kept pushing, I was like, I didn't like the fact that I went with you to get my balloons and my cake.
And I was just like, okay, I can understand that.
And Aria, he's definitely he's not.
She said, so how did I drop the ball the second time? Because I got her stuff for her birthday and she was with me. That's right. How I dropped the ball.
Like, even though I said don't get me anything, and he knows why I said it. So even though I said don't get me anything,
some people don't get shit for their birthday.
Who that?
It ain't me. I'm just saying some people. I ain't talking about me.
Oh, no, you ain't talking about you. I am big on celebrating everything. So the energy that I put out.
That is another thing that I had to learn about her. Like, she loves to celebrate whatever.
I had a party when Michael Jackson passed away. So, like, that's me. I am the celebrate for his birthday last year, went all out. Just like he did. But this year was different. We had COVID. Mm-hmm. And I knew we couldn't do a lot. So I was like, look, just give me my balloons and whatever. Mm-hmm. I had to have my bundt cake. Mm-hmm. Not just attacking you, but at least y'all talked about it in an adult fashion. We did. Like, we're playing now. Like, we're not mad at each other. We're not gonna get off here and be mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yes, when Mike died on, but it was.
She said life.
Yeah, it was a conversation that was needed, and it was easy to talk to him. Like I just said, and he was like, and so when he expressed to me that, hey, it's because you told me not to get you anything, and I was trying to say it wasn't about getting me anything. I told you what to get me. I just wish you got it without me. Like, it would have been great to wake up and you be like, happy birthday, babe, versus, come on, let's get in the car and go get your shit. I got to pick.
But it wasn't even like that either. I want to say it was just like,
I'm not going to be a bridezilla. It's going to be him that's the bridezilla. Y'all just don't know it, the groomzilla. I'm not the bridezilla. Am I?
I don't know. It's to be determined. I know why you're saying that.
Why am I saying that, Maurice?
Because I want the wedding more than you do.
Right.
But once the wedding happens,
Donnie, it wasn't necessarily asked to ride with me. So my daughter surprised me.
Yeah, that's what happened. So this was okay.
No, go ahead.
You got it.
No, I was trying to see where he was going. I gotta pick.
No, when Bree surprised, she showed up. You know what I'm saying? For your birthday, we didn't expect her, and then we said, okay, let's go for a ride. So we're just taking them out for a ride, and I was like, damn, I gotta pick up this stuff. And I don't know if I asked, was it okay to pick up the stuff, or I just went and picked it up, but I had to pick it up that day. So she was with me, and so I just like, you with me, so it is what it is. And I felt like it was okay because she wasn't expecting anything except them two things. So I was just like, I can just shoot by there real quick, pick them up. And then I think the day that I picked that stuff up was the day before your birthday. I don't know. Could have been. But now I know that even if she says, don't get me something, that shit's going in one ear and out the other. And like Shantisha said, you said learn your mate, because I always say know your mate, learn your mate. That was a learning curve for me. Like I had to learn that first. You may have to learn things while you're in a relationship. I suggest don't expect your mate to know everything all like right away, all of a sudden, especially if y'all ain't got that much time in. Like
did you
here it is. Huh?
Did you feel like I expected you to know all of that?
Well, in knowing your mate, you know that I didn't grow up celebrating birthdays the way you celebrate birthdays. So me personally, I feel like you should be like, oh, I'm gonna be a little lenient on you because you don't even do what I do, but I expect you to do what I do. So I'll give you a couple of times before you get to where I'm at.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Donnie said, hey, at least it's only a cake and not cake and balloons and not shoes.
What does that mean?
Because I'm a shoe diva. I don't know if Donnie's referring to that, but I'm a shoe diva.
Yeah, I know that.
Gwendolyn said, do something special for her while you're on vacation and surprise her. So, no, wait. This proves my point. This is no shade towards you. But you see how Gwendolyn stepped up? Not saying that you had to have a conversation with Gwendolyn saying about any personal, but you could at least, those are resources. Any of your females, like, hey, I want to do something special. Like, is that a hard thing for men to do? Hey, I want to do something special for my lady.
I can't say. I don't know. It may have, I don't have an excuse for why I don't ask for help. I just try to do it by myself. And it may be because, I ain't really have a whole lot of people around me, I ain't really have a lot of people I can reach out to. Even when I was dating other people and they had siblings and stuff like that, I didn't reach out to them. So it's new for me. I'll just say it's new.
But see, the thing that frustrates me and why I had this question is because there are several times I'll say to Wayne, utilize your resources. And it goes in one ear out the other.
I forget that you said it.
I know. I do.
I forget that you said it.
It's not about what you have, but what you have. You have a good...
Erin said, she said, we're not mind readers.
It is a pride thing. I think it is a pride thing. I do think that Wayne wants to feel like... And I understand that.
Before you say that, though, can you honestly say it's a pride thing? I don't think it's a pride thing for me. I just think that I'm not used to asking for help.
See, Sherelle saying, I'm with you, Wayne. Do it on your own, and Barb knows why I say this. Everybody different, and I'm a brat, Rel. And I like to surprise. And here's the thing. The sad part about me, and this is a bad and a good thing, I give so much good energy out that I want it to be returned. And
No good.
no, I definitely want him to be selective. But he has good resources that he could tap into.
And I just don't use them. And that's her issue with him.
Right.
Especially if
I felt that way about Mother's Day, though. I did feel that way about Mother's Day. It was a great gift, but I did feel that way. It's like my baby, he's a great gift giver, and Wayne is big surprises. That's what Wayne is. Wayne is, oh, I'm gonna take you to Hawaii, surprise. And me, I'm like, babe, you could have went to the dollar store and got me some of my favorite candy, get me some Rolos and a cute pair of socks, and I'd have been like, that's so romantic.
And I'm just like, that's all you want?
It's like the thought that counts.
I would have never thought that, though, because it's too simple. It's too small to me.
And you feel like I am extravagant, or
no? I just feel like you deserve it, and so I don't want to get you nothing less.
Yeah, I did. That's why I felt that. Broke ass, get off me! You acting up tonight with your cold feet.
Why you call me broke ass?
Okay,
I'm sorry. That
was
mean.
That was mean.
Yeah,
it didn't feel good, did it?
I don't really care.
You're an ass. Just keep it 100. You're an ass. You're an ass. I hate you. You make me sick. So, oh God, men, stay with that in one ear, out the other.
She said,
go. She said, you go down to the bottom. You got to read the ones we didn't do. We gotta expecting us other people. You gotta redo that again, Donnie. We gotta expecting us from other people.
Probably experience. I don't know.
Dawn said, me too. Shantita said, that means it's kind of pride thing.
Not used to asking for help and a way to do it on your own. Shit, I'm the same way. I'm not gonna say it's not pride. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm still unsure if it's a pride thing.
It's the thought, Dawn.
It's just, for me, I have never had. I can't say I haven't. I've always had somebody, like my mom, my brother. I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel like it's a pride thing. I just don't feel like it.
I know you, and I know it's a pride thing. And the reason why I know it's a pride thing, because when I say to you, utilize your resources, your response is, I got this. And I want to say, you don't.
I don't know. I have to really think about that one, though.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that my baby don't spoil me and do certain things. It's just certain things I think everybody knows the national holiday. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yes, bro. She deserves it. Love it all. Treat her like a queen she is, just because that all of these are mine. There must be somebody that the greatest gift is love, and it doesn't cost. Stop expecting a you from other people. How do you delete people from this live? Can I just delete her like doing this?
We need balance.
I want to delete Donnie.
You can't.
Why?
Because that's
no, don't get me wrong. I do. That is something that I had to learn, Donnie.
What I was going to say was, I don't like doing something and expecting something in return. And I don't expect, if you going to do something for me and you expecting something in return, don't do that shit for me.
Now, you know you're about to open up a can. I'm about to tell them where this is.
That's just how I feel.
You want me to tell them where it came from? Or you want to leave that? Because we just had this conversation yesterday where you were like, you do this to expect that.
And how did the conversation go?
Bottom line, without going into too much details, what Wayne thinks I do, and I sometimes do, is treat him how I want to be treated. And hopefully he'll catch the hint. And sometimes he does, and he flips it on me. And then sometimes it's like, what you say?
I don't. Sometimes I don't get it, or sometimes I just don't. I don't know. I just, for me, I just don't like people to do something for me and then expect me to do the same thing in return. Just do it from the heart.
But see,
if you do it from the heart, it's going to come back to you. It may not come back the exact same way you want it. But it might come back bigger. It might come back smaller. It might come back multiplied by 10. So just for me, if you really, I'm going to do this for him so he can do something for me.
Why did I do that? Why did I start doing that? Why did I start doing that? Because you told me to.
No. I'm not coming at you.
Oh shit, you been coming at me all night? How am I supposed to know?
Really? You just don't have nobody that supports you as much as you thought.
You support me.
Yeah, but not on this topic.
Sis, you can't do that. And think that what Donnie was trying to say.
Eric said molding is okay, and I don't see nothing wrong
Thank
with that.
you, Eric.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. We are supposed to teach one another how
Right.
to love one another.
And here's my
but at the same time, you can't expect me to do exactly what you do and how you do it.
No, but here's the thing. When you
I'll clean up later.
what the hell? When you tell someone something and they don't hear you, well, no, I'm not going to say when I tell someone something and they don't hear me, I show them when I care enough. So if I say, babe, this is how I want you to wash the dishes, and he washes the dishes his way, I'm going to wash the dishes again and hope that he sees the way that I do them so that he'll follow suit.
But if I don't like doing the dishes the way you like doing them and I do them the way I like doing them, then what? CB Brown says, what you put into the universe, it will come back some type of way.
I agree.
Just don't expect it. It will never happen if you expect the same energy that you put out from other people.
I tell people this all the time. CB, you right. You just spanked me. I definitely agree. I agree with that 100%. It wasn't. There were certain things that I was doing to be an example.
I ain't gonna lie. What she does is she'll try to coach me by showing me what she likes, and can I say what happened?
Yes, I'm fine. I would skip it because I know if you want.
So then she does expect it in return, either the same or better. But what happens is she expects to turn around a little bit fast. Now, I already know. I already know that she.
I expect the turnaround time to be what?
After you've shown me, you expect it quick. Now, when it comes to something that you feel like you've been asking for a long time, then you expect that shit to be like, nigga, I've been asking for this. You should have been did this. Now I'm telling you, you need to do this now.
No, what it is I'll tell you, see you don't execute, so then I'll do it. So like, okay, I did this for you.
But
you don't get it, so then I'll do it again. And then it's like, okay, it's conversation time.
But then it goes back to CB Brown, because you doing the dinner out there in the kitchen was great. That was love. But I may decide to return the favor by taking you out to dinner, to a restaurant.
But that's not what that's okay.
I'm just saying. He just said you can't expect it in return the same way. Okay. You may receive it a different type of way. So
okay.
Think about this. If you saying the thought that counts, do you think any thought goes into planning going out?
Good night, Aria. Thank you for joining us.
All right, fam.
Say it again.
I don't remember what I said.
Okay, so Dawn said...
No, I said, what did I say? I'm going to have to rewind it back.
Yeah. Everyone will not think the same. Sometimes what you understand needs to be explained. I agree with that. It's all about communication. I definitely agree with that. We communicate well. Barb is just a brat. Wait, how did I delete around?
Barbara's just a brat, but that's part of the reason why we love her so much. Yeah, I'll be laughing at her because she's a big baby. In a good way. You ain't have to frown. You know you're a baby. Come on now.
Show and tell method. Right, Carlos. Look at her pouting. I'm laughing. I'm not pouting. If I'm not smiling, everybody thinks I'm pouting. I'm not pouting.
That's awesome. Hey, babe.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know what? This conversation led into something else, but this was probably one of my faves. This was one of my faves. The interaction, everyone. I say when we get on here, we learn stuff too.
Oh, shit. Ain't no book to this shit.
No.
You just gotta take the good
Nah,
stuff from
no,
other
wait, hold
people
on.
and
I don't. Y'all know I love y'all, and me saying delete y'all know I wouldn't delete y'all. And yes, I do know I'm a brat. I'm a big brat, but just as big of a brat I am, I'm a lover. I have a huge, huge heart,
yeah, that's true.
and
That's true.
I will give any and everything to the people I love, and even the people I don't know. I try. So
Mm-hmm.
you're right, CB. What CB said, I say it to people all the time. You can't expect it from the person that you gave it to. But this situation is a little different because this is like Carlos said, it's a show and tell method. And Wayne and I had that agreement. So we've gotten better. It's you know what's funny? The blessing in this is that he and I are able to have this discussion and it not be me asking for too much. It'll be, hey, I tried it. It's not me being, what are you laughing at?
She said, you can't delete us because then we're on a plane to Texas. I need to talk to you, Donnie. We're going to talk after this.
Why you want to talk to Donnie?
Cuz, she said, what's up, cuz? To both my cousins.
Okay. It's Delaware.
True.
It's like
True.
a little small country.
But wait. I think that's the, what's the name side? That's the Dale side.
Mm. Are we cousins?
Right.
But yeah, this was a great topic.
Did y'all know we cousins?
Shit, no, we not.
Nah,
You
I
don't be
just
saying
playing.
that on here. We got a 27-year-old daughter. Is she 27? No, she's 25.
Yeah.
She would kill me. 25-year-old daughter. But in any event, this was a great topic, even though we steered off and we got into this topic.
No, it was pretty good. I think
Pritchard's side. She said Pritchard's side. I don't think
and I like the fact that you had some agreeing with you, and then I had some agreeing with me. So, I mean, that to me is really knowing your mate, like seriously. And I do believe that in your relationship, you still are learning your mate, and you can't be like, you should know this by now. They're not going to know everything,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They have to learn as they go,
and you definitely have to be patient. And your favorite word, understanding. You definitely have to be understanding because I have to understand that even though I tell Wayne how to do something, I think it's a two-part to it. He takes his time because he doesn't want to execute it right away because I asked him to. And then, he got to figure it out. So I'm very patient.
She said he don't care how you behave in public talking about cousins. She don't even know the story.
What story?
You know, the Dales.
Oh, that we're cousins, but by marriage?
Yeah, it's by marriage.
But we're not cousins by
marriage.
We're not cousins. We have cousins that married each other.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got a daughter, Sheen, come out deflected and all that, so we good. Too late. You stop. Just so you know.
So
I think every day you're still learning your mate. I agree. Yes, patient and understanding is extremely important.
And then there's an alibi because people as they're in a relationship, they change. So there may be stuff that you may have to learn as new.
You know what I always say? Change is very necessary when it comes to a relationship. And people always say, you're trying to change me. I'm not trying to change you. I'm just hoping that you will change for the better for our relationship. Because you're in a relationship with me, you're no longer single. So you can't move like a single man. That's a change. What do you call me? You said that I am, what do you call me? He says that I'm very sensitive, but he says that I'm like a fairy tale. And I am.
There you go. Change is the only thing that's consistent.
Yes. Y'all don't have to explain this to us. Shut up, Dawn. So yeah.
I mean, I think we can wrap it up now, though. But the other topic. So which topic? Because we got so many now.
Oh yeah, guys. So we want to kind of prepare you for the next topic. We don't know when we're going. Well, we will be back.
Are we going to do it tomorrow? Or
It depends on if everybody get on. I'm not going to get on here and nobody gets on now. But what was the topic?
It was
Was it your topic?
It was the one I posted. I think
today.
Yeah.
So just so y'all know, the one that Wayne posted, you seen it, Dave. He said, "Well, is it the one that I posted? When you meet." So this is a good question, and we'll talk about this on another topic. But I posted it today, fellas. I don't think I don't know if Carlos is still on here or not.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, fellas, if you meet a woman and she leads with hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to date and have fun. What are your expectations from her?
Yeah.
And how would you proceed with her?
So, yeah, that's a topic.
It's definitely a topic.
But I have a topic too.
And what is your topic?
My topic is, I don't know if I got a couple. But I'm going to leave with this one first. It's, and it was even in the message that we talked about earlier. Someone said men need to get in touch with their feminine side. You get in touch with your feminine side.
And
then you turn around and say,
you acting like
a girl. You acting like.
And we disrespect y'all.
And so where's that at? Where is that at?
Right.
Like, where is that at?
Right.
Like, for real.
What Carlos saying?
She said one reason people...
No, that's not she. That's your cousin. I mean, I'm not your cousin for Carlos. You said she, so I just wanted to make sure you didn't mean to say she. Why am I getting the eye?
Because you said she.
Y'all, which one of us said she? The other person owes the person that said she. The person that said she owe the other person a massage. Who said she? I need somebody to rewind this because we have these discussions all the time.
Carlos says one reason people resist change is because they focus on what they have to give up instead of what they have to gain. Okay.
I like that.
That is a different way. I mean, what do you
One reason people resist change is because they focus on what they have to give up instead of what they have to gain. It's like the Creflo Dollar. Like, you got to look at the glass half full.
Mm-hmm. Donnie says, I don't think it should be categorized as feminine for a man. Maybe sensitive. I don't think that saying a man is sensitive is good either, though. It's.
Wait a minute. You call me sensitive all the time. It's okay.
But you're a woman.
What does that mean?
I guess it's kind of expected, and I might be just digging myself a ditch, but
you are.
And it's not. It's society. Now you, on the other hand, you like super.
You think by you touching me, it's gonna make it?
See, I ain't even say sensitive. I said sensual.
Okay.
You choked up on that one.
That was God.
Yeah, but for real, like I don't know where the balance is. I have another topic too.
Come on, spit these topics out. Now
I don't know. I check this out, right? This is gonna be juicy. So, in marriage, the expectation, or being in a relationship, the expectation is monogamy, correct?
Right, Dawn. Yes.
The expectation is monogamy.
Is this the one we talked about on Sunday on our line?
No. Oh. This is what we talked about earlier today.
I don't remember.
So the expectation is monogamy. I wonder how they're gonna respond.
This is a shit starter.
The expectation in relationships and marriage is monogamy. However, sometimes women say no, and I'm saying no to having sex
while in a relationship.
Or in a marriage, yeah. Right. So in marriage or being in a relationship, if your significant other wants to literally have sex twice every day for the rest of your life,
babe, you stretching it. Make it realistic.
Once a day.
Right, because that's what he said. Like
once a day, at least once a day. Now, of course, you're going to compromise in between or whatever the case may be. But if the expectation, like me being a man, I might want to have sex every day. Do you think that your body could handle it?
You talking about me?
No, I'm just saying in general. We already know what you.
When you call Carlos a she, not Bart. Massage it is. Massage it is. Oh, you ignore that, huh?
No, I ain't ignore it. But I'm gonna go back and verify and check again.
Well, it's fine. She
She
always has your back. Why would she not have your back right now?
Because she still might be
you
wrong.
Ain't shit.
Like I don't. Right. She said I don't remember getting that, man. I don't know what she's talking about. She said, or CB says, I think it's okay for men to tap into their emotional side to help understand their women, to better communicate and understand. Just a tap, though.
Just a tap.
Yeah. Okay. I can get with that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She said she just did. She just rewinded it. But he ain't gonna
sir.
trust you.
No.
No, but
No.
so the topic, I think that's a good topic to talk
topic,
about.
Couple
Because he still ain't. Did you finish by saying you want me to be monogamous in this relationship, but you don't want to put out, but you don't want me to be with other women?
I didn't say that.
Okay, because
that's the conversation.
Like you're telling
part.
me that you're my end all be all. This is the only place. You're my only sex source.
Put it to you like this: if you're my end all be all, should you or should you not give me sex on demand?
You didn't want me to answer that. You were just saying that for them.
Yeah, I was just saying. It's just, we're not gonna talk about
sex
it right now.
on demand. Yeah,
we're not gonna talk about it right now.
This is going to be a definite conversation piece because
I know it's times where somebody may be like, they trying to get this something, and the wife or the girlfriend be like, I'm tired or I got a headache.
See, this is what happens, and I'm not.
We're not talking about it right now.
I just want to say my piece. This is what happens, and I won't go into too much depth of this, but I feel like what happens is we talk big prior to the relationship. The representative saying, baby, you can bust this ass every single night. And then you get home and you get in the relationship and then life happens. Mm-hmm. And then when life happens, it's usually more on the woman. And the reason I say this, and it's probably a shit starter, but the reason I say this is men, for the most part, if you have a good woman, and I'm talking about a woman to your standards, a good woman. Let me just say that. You
go ahead. I ain't blowing nothing on you, girl. Stop playing.
All you would have to do really is come home from work. If she's home before you, if she's not, dinner will be done. You don't have to do dishes. Like, I don't know how every household is, but for the most part, I feel like women do a lot more around the house, and men don't necessarily give us credit for. What is she saying?
So first, Dawn says he would have to do something real messed up to get no ass. Like,
but it's not about getting none.
It's about
the frequency.
Life. It's just life.
And how often does he get?
You might be tired from work or whatever the case may be. Could you be capable of still rolling over and doing your due diligence as a woman at top performance level?
Yeah, I hate Donnie. A person who just wants a date and have fun but doesn't want a relationship can't be mad if the other person searches out another cookie jar to eat out of. Well, you're getting it kind of confused. It's actually inside of a relationship, a monogamous relationship where you two commit.
Yeah, it's committed.
Yeah.
But the expectation could be that, okay, if you want me to commit to just you, then I'm going to need them draws like twice a day. Period.
You're saying twice a day, though.
I'm just giving a number. I'm just giving a number.
You got to make it a realistic, based on what we were talking about. Because, hold on, babe. You're saying sex twice a day, every day for the rest of your life.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying there may be
realistic.
I am being realistic. What you mean?
So you're telling me there are men out here that want it twice a day for the rest of their life?
I don't know if they are. I don't know. But I can say there's at least one.
Is that you?
No.
I mean, because you're saying you could say there's at least one.
No, I'm not saying me. But I'm just thinking of all the people in the world. Like a young man.
Is it realistic, though, to actually have a job, to have a family and a home, and be able to have sex twice a day?
Okay.
Every day?
What's your definition of sex?
Oh, he got a little top off before you go to work?
I'm just saying, like, you can bust 2 quickies in a day. Quick, fast, boom, done.
But sex is a little more. You saying
sex is sex. Sex can be a quickie. Sex can be 2 hours. Sex can be 30 minutes. Sex can be not even intercourse. It could be something else.
Okay.
Twice a day. That's unrealistic?
CB, shut up. He said we work from home now.
Dawn says, I wouldn't want to put my relationship in jeopardy like that. We need to stay close and connected like that.
The reason why we're saying this is because we watch this. We watch it play out with someone. and they had children.
Ain't no man dating just you, but not in a relationship with you, and not gonna want to still explore.
I think Donnie is missing. Is she miss? Oh, she's replying to Dawn.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
yeah.
But that is an interesting topic. We definitely want to discuss that. You see how we just said we weren't going to talk about it and started talking about it. But I definitely would like to hear, when should we go live again?
I don't know, because we got this trip, so.
I mean, we almost all packed up. We'll be done by tomorrow, but.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if we want to do it tomorrow, we can, but after
I don't know if our audience will be up for it, but we could try it. We definitely could try it, sorry.
Physically. Okay, Dawn, I got you. Yeah, it's whatever.
It feels so weird without our music.
It does, man, but, they be tripping on that music and copyright stuff. But, yo, go to our YouTube page, like, subscribe, comment. We will appreciate it. Wayne Loves Barb on YouTube. We appreciate the love and support. We're going to post this on there. It's kind of long. I'm probably shorten it up. I don't want to put a whole hour and 30 minutes of video on it.
Yeah, and we really would like everybody's support because we really need to
check out key points on there.
Yeah, we're definitely shorten it. So we're gonna start posting more videos on YouTube than on here because we asked you to like, subscribe. I never understood why I seen those videos like, subscribe, and comment, and I would just scroll right past them.
Now you
but
understand.
Support is everything. Yeah, we definitely would love support. Definitely topics, ideas, you guys.
And again, we ain't got no
let me just say
master's degree in no relationship. I need help too.
I was about to say, this is not easy as you think to get on here and expose some of good night, baby, to expose our personal business.
All right, Shantisha.
Because there are people that, like you said, will try to use it against you. You really have to have a strong foundation to do something like this. But we want to help people, and we want people to help us. And like he said, we don't feel like we have a PhD to anything. It's fun. We learn, you learn. So, what are you looking at? Comments?
Mm-hmm.
Look at yourself. You can't, but you look sad. You think you're gonna get in trouble when you get off the phone? I'm gonna make you go pick out your Switch.
That was funny.
Okay.
All right, Los, man. I appreciate your support, brother.
Yes, definitely. All right, guys.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Good night, guys. Dawn, you're funny. How about that?
Oh, Donnie, you need to call me right now. Call me.
No, you don't, Donnie. We about to chill. She said, I'm working on my book, and this here is going to get into. Huh? I'm working on my book.
She says, you working on a book? This here shit is going into baby. Into baby.
Yes, the Switch, Dawn. He needs his ass beat tonight. With that being said, guys, thanks for joining us. If you want to join us, we may get on tomorrow since we'll be all packed and just bored. So let us know. Thank you. Good night, guys. Thanks, CB. Thanks again for joining us. Everybody, thanks for joining us. We can't do it without you.